Russia to ban crypto and XRP going to take over the financial system. I'm going to show you facts, figures, numbers, logic that I've been talking to for about 2 years, and it's actually coming true. My name is Coach JB. I am the top health, mindset, and crypto coach in the world. Remember, what you believe in your heart, you think in your mind, will eventually become your words and become your reality. If you can see it in your mind, eventually you can hold it right here in your hands. What you repeatedly do gets ingrained in your subconscious mind. What gets ingrained in your subconscious mind becomes an unconscious activity. Before you kick it off on this Friday, if you're ready to rock and roll, Warriors, access to my portfolio, exit strategy, subconscious mind programming, goal setting, vision board creation, best crypto academy in the world. It is a schooling system. What is crypto? How to do it, and an example. One of the best communities in the crypto space. Click the description in this video to join our private Warrior Academy to get all the details. Let's jump right into it. Woo! The FUD is here, Warriors. Russian central bank to seek ban on investments in cryptocurrency. We know that China has banned cryptocurrency over and over and over again. I've told you that I have a narrative on Bitcoin. It's not that I don't think Bitcoin's not going to be here to stay forever. I have a narrative on Bitcoin that it is going to be weaponized to change the financial system. That's why I make my financial decisions in cryptocurrency based on what is going to be here in the end. I'm not saying Bitcoin's not going to be here, but Bitcoin is being used to weaponize against the Americas, the US dollar, and the financial system. China, powerhouse. Russia, powerhouse. America, powerhouse. XRP, to me, is going to be the global financial system juggernaut. I'm going to break down facts, figures, numbers, logic, and show you why I make these decisions. That is not financial advice. It's my belief system. Now, remember, I am not attached to the crypto market. I am already the greatest of all time. I am powerful. I'm abundant. I am wealthy. I'm healthy, as are you. You've been told that you're something other than that. So the crypto market should not be the thing that you hold on to, or it should not be the thing that gives you your worth. That's how I make balanced decisions. I'm already wealthy. I'm already healthy. I'm already abundant. I have everything I need. I'm divinely protected, divinely directed, as are you. Okay, so let's not let this bullshit flood us in and out of the market. So Russia's central bank seeks to ban an investment in cryptocurrency. Moscow, December 16th. Russia's central bank wants to ban investments in cryptocurrency in Russia, seeing risk to financial stability and the rising number of crypto transactions. Two financial market sources close to the bank said. Leading cryptocurrency Bitcoin fell another reported 48,000 from levels to 49,000 seen shortly after this announcement. Russia has argued for years against cryptocurrency, saying that it could be used in money laundering, this is a narrative, or financial terrorism. It eventually gave them a legal status in 2020, but banned their use as means of payment. The central bank is now in talks with the market players as experts talk about the possible ban. If approved by lawmakers, it could apply the new purchases of crypto assets, but not to those bought in the past, said one of the financial market sources, who requested anonymity, obviously, because he doesn't want to get wiped out. So let's jump right into this. So we see that Russia, it's probably FUD news, right? They're not going to, Russia and China, this is all FUD news, Wars. This is all political. This is all to change the financial system, and I'm going to show you exactly why. So let's read this document right here. Now, what have I been telling you? I've been telling you for 2 years, because I'm an ex-banker, executive, went to CBA Executive Banking School, that banks are going to custody your cryptocurrency. I've had people for years tell me that I was out of my mind. The reason why is because the bankers don't know about this. The executives don't know about this. It's the high-level executives that are making these decisions, okay? Check this out. So this is a letter. I can't find the date on this letter, but it's a previous letter. It says the NCUA board. Now, what is that? That's a National Credit Union Administration. And what did I tell you guys in one of the videos? If you watched me for a while, I said I'm worried about credit unions, but guess what? I was right. Look what they're doing, is gathering information and soliciting comments from the interested parties regarding the current and potential impact of activities connected to digital assets and related technologies on federally insured credit unions. Related entities, the NCU is broadly interested in receiving input and commentators' views on this area, including the current potential uses in credit union systems and the risk associated with them. Okay. So this is after this letter, they had 60 days to respond to this. I cannot find the date on this letter. My apologies. But this was a letter in the past. Okay. And then you go here. Boom. December 16th. Federally Our federal regulators say credit unions can partner with crypto providers. The new guidance will allow them to support the buying and selling of cryptocurrency. Federally insured credit unions can partner with third-party digital asset service providers, the National Credit Unions Administration, the NCUA, announced Thursday. This includes facility member relationships with third parties that allow FICU members to buy and sell and hold various uninsured digital assets with the third-party provider outside the FICU. According to the statement from NCUA, the NCUA is U.S. regulators that oversee credit unions acting as a counterpart of the operation of currency control. So the operation of currency control, this is a counterparty for credit unions, now has said, yes, green light, you can partner with cryptocurrency platforms. Not maybe, not we think about it. We are partnering with cryptocurrency platforms. And I brought this document to you guys over and over again. On November 23rd, OCC, Operation of Currency Control, clarifies bank authorities to engage in certain cryptocurrency activities and authorities of the OCC and chartered national banks. The Operation of Currency Control today published a letter confirming that national banks and federal savings associations must demonstrate they have adequate controls in place before they can engage in certain cryptocurrencies, distributed ledger technologies, and stablecoins. So basically, they have to submit to the OCC that they're ready to rock and roll. Well, how do you do that? Okay, well, let me show you how you do that. You use companies, third parties, trusted third parties, bringing the private and public sector together. You have to pay attention to the ISO 20022 adoption, okay? We know that this is the ISO 20022. This is not going away. This is their key highlights of their approach. You can go through this. Use of ISO 20022, cross-border payments and cash reporting will be phased under the new approach from the end of 2022. Okay, now take a look at this. We know that ISO 20022 is the messaging system. We know that the Federal Reserve Board announced that the reserve banks will adopt a new messaging format, the FedWire Fund Services, and invites public comment on the proposal expedited adoption. The Federal Reserve Board on Monday announced, this is back on October 4th, Federal Reserve announced that will adopt ISO 20022 messaging format for the FedWire, the Fed Fund Services. I guarantee you also this change will allow for enhanced efficiency on both cross-border payments and richer set of payment data that may help banks and other entities comply with sanctions and anti-money laundering requirements. Okay, this is important. Okay, so this is the ISO 20022 Universal Financial Industry Message Scheme, the Registration Management Group members list. These are the people who are registered currently with ISO 20022. Ironically, we have RippleNet. We have a connection with Bank of England in RippleNet. We have Visa. We have Swift. We have Majaloop's Foundation, which I'm going to show you the connection there. I see this Nexo here. I don't think that's Nexo, the app. I didn't dive into that. So don't take that as Nexo, the DeFi app. We got MasterCard. What do we got? So these are key people that we know. We got the European Central Bank, the European Payments Council. Okay, but we got Swift, Visa, Bank of England, RippleNet, and Majaloop Foundation. Well, we know that the Majaloop Foundation, Ripple and the Majaloop Foundation created a more efficient, financially inclusive future. We know that Ripple and Majaloop are connected. The two people who are registered with the ISO 20022. The Federal Reserve is using the ISO 20022. Now, federally chartered banks from last year on, with Brian Brooks, the juggernaut who went after the Senate and killed it with the Senate in the Senate hearing, allowed federally chartered banks to custody cryptocurrency. And now your credit unions have the green light to partner and allow you to buy and sell cryptocurrency. So all this FUD, all this sideways action you're seeing within the market wars, it's very important to understand that this is all FUD. The market is very, very thin. Big whales can move the market, okay? The market's too thin, warriors. But we need to sit tight, because when the credit union sees crypto, all your banks start seeing crypto, you're going to start seeing crypto ads from banks. That's when the sheep are going to come flooding in, and you're going to see a massive price appreciation, and eventually it's going to stabilize. So let's watch this Ripple Swell commercial.
Crypto and blockchain are redefining our financial systems. And Ripple and partnership with all of you, are building the infrastructure for the future of the global economy. You are at the forefront of innovation in fintech.
We're here today because we believe in bridges between traditional financial systems and the new world of crypto-enabled systems. It's all about unlocking boundaries.
Everywhere you look, there's a cryptocurrency-related headline. Companies are eager to be crypto-enabled. It's really accelerated a lot of our partnership discussions.
It's less about when you adopt crypto and more about like what you do and how you do it. Having that use case actually deliver value to whoever your users are, whoever your audience is, I think is the most important piece.
The mobile phone is the most democratizing force in the history of finance. We don't have to build bank branches anymore to serve people. We just have to bring them great digital services.
The global payment system just has to have disruption. It just has to.
From a customer perspective, they ask us all the time, where's my money? Using the solutions that we built, payments are extended.
The Liquidity Hub is designed with infrastructure and systems to support long-term crypto adoption.
As a regulator, I care about effective and appropriate public policy. I think Congress needs to step up.
You're going to see institutions using DeFi. You're going to see the economics of DeFi, and it's going to be embedded into easy-to-use products, services, and markets.
It's about being the bridge between a growing world of tokenized assets and traditional enterprises that want to enter this space.
The question is, how will you transform the future, Warriors? You're invested in the best digital assets in history. So, Warriors, it's time to take a deep breath, not get flooded in and out of the market, create a fundamental portfolio, Warren Buffett style investing. Remember, Warriors, this is the biggest shift in our financial system in history. So I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. I want to continue to remind you how powerful you are, that this is the greatest time in human history. For some people, it's going to be the worst time in human history. For others, it's going to be the biggest shift in their family's generation. And I believe you are the generational shifter. Have an amazing Friday. Warriors, rise. Get your shit together. Let's go.
Well, look at the time. I'll try to keep this brief. After 28 years of peacock logos on much of what I own, it is my choice now to jump without a net into the great unknown, as I do for the first time in my 62 years. My biggest worry is for my country. The truth is, I'm not a liberal or a conservative. I'm an institutionalist. I believe in this place, and in my love of country, I yield to no one. But the darkness on the edge of town has spread to the main roads and highways and neighborhoods. It's now at the local bar and the bowling alley, at the school board and the grocery store. And it must be acknowledged and answered for. Grown men and women who swore an oath to our Constitution, elected by their constituents, possessing the kinds of college degrees I could only dream of, have decided to join the mob and become something they are not, while hoping we somehow forget who they were. They've decided to burn it all down with us inside. That should scare you to no end as much as it scares an aging volunteer fireman. To my